This is the week 4 of January 2013 video recap of Gulfstream 2012-2013. It was a short week because there was no racing on Wednesday since we had special holiday racing on Monday, Martin Luther King Day, which was a big day for me. So the racing week got started on Thursday, January the 24th, and in my first pick of the week in the second race, 6.5 furlongs maiden special weight, looked for the Todd Pletcher horse, but wait a minute, this was 4-year-olds, not 3-year-olds. Still, there was a Pletcher first-time starter, number 6, Cross Traffic. I tripled the bet, and as it came through the lane,
Wickershime on the rail and Cross Traffic on the outside. Cross Traffic now takes a head lead. Wickershime on the inside gives way late. It's going to be Cross Traffic, and John Velasquez pulling away in the late stride.
that's the way you start off the week. That was nice. More than $25 on that ticket. In the fourth, I scored again. It was a 9-furlong maiden claimer for 3-year-olds. My selection was Zane. I just thought that there wasn't any pace. I thought Johnny Velasquez would take this horse right to the front. Instead, he sat in a stalking trip, and as they turned for home,
Kid under pressure. Zane attacks on the outside. Mr. Pumper Michael comes up the rail. Midnight Aria's right alongside of them. Cantadero's 5th. Now it's Midnight Aria and Zane. Zane's on the inside. Midnight Aria to the outside. Zane's got the lead. Zane and Midnight Aria. Zane won it.
oh, and at 9-2, paid $11.40, I got back nearly $30. So for the day on Thursday, I was nice 2 for 5 and made a nice profit. Friday, I thought I would build on that, and in the first race, I had the odds-on favorite. I had number 3, Kiowa, who was in front midway through the stretch and then caught late. Then in the very next race, again at a flat mile like the second, I like the odds-on favorite, 3 to 5 on Ben Elusive. Long gone in mid-stretch and then caught late. Oh. Well, you know that this is bound to end. So in the third race, again it was at 8 furlongs. It was the Todd Pletcher horse off the layoff, sophomore, hello. So I tripled the bet on high maintenance. Went off at odds on 1 to 5. As they hit the 8th pole, he was long gone.
A furlong to run. Highest maintenance right up against the rail. Keeps the lead. Private Ensign moves up on the outside. Crumb is 3rd. Here comes Private Ensign. Rolling down the center of the track. And oh, did he finish fast.
Oh, caught again. Are you serious? Through the rest of the day, I had 3 more misses before finally, in the final race, we were going 9 furlongs on the turf, maiden claiming 3-year-olds. I like number 12. Stars Collide, had just missed the last time, had John Velasquez on board, and finally cashed a winning ticket on Friday at 2 to 1. Then it was Saturday. It was Grade 2 Forward Gal, Grade 3 Holy Bull Stakes Day. And I had a ton of picks on the card. I scored in the first at Tampa. I scored in the third at Aqueduct. I scored in the 6th at Aqueduct. And then it was time for my first co-bet of the day. It was the 3rd at the Fairgrounds. It was the Marie G. Krantz Memorial Stakes on the turf. Grade 1 winner Daisy Divine taking on Listed Stakes. She'd romped wire to wire in a similar spot a month ago. I had 50 to win on her here. It was my co-best bet of the day. It was at the Fairgrounds, the Marie G. Krantz Stakes on the turf. Grade 1 winner Daisy Divine taking on Listed Stakes runners. The field was trailing her. She set the pace as the lone speed until they got to the far turn.
Daisy Divine. Daisy Divine turns the men past the quarter pole. Daisy Divine with a 3.5 length advantage to Ossus being driven now to challenge. Under pressure, Artemis Kitten. Farther back to the end of your Zapper Bell and then Anniversary Girl. Into this final Fairgrounds furlong, Daisy Divine. Daisy Divine leads a fully stretched Ossus close to the finish. Daisy Divine, Ossus, Daisy Divine and her class first in the Marie G. Krantz.
Oh yeah, 50 to win, 50. Oh yeah, didn't make much money, but sure is a nice confidence builder. I came right back Literally 10 minutes later at Gulfstream, it was the 6th race, and I thought that Close Hatches, number 8, just looked really sharp. Even though Bill Mott usually doesn't score with his first-time starters, she had a sizzling bullet work.
Moving well on the far turn, so too Close Hatches. They're both putting in good runs. They're coming toward the top of the stretch. It is Gadget Girl, One Foxy Gray. Here's Close Hatches on the far outside. Close Hatches just went right by them at the top of the stretch. And Close Hatches is pulling away under a hit.
Then I made my next bet, and my next winning bet, in the 8th at Gulfstream. It was my bet of the day at Gulfstream, my bet of the day for the Saturday. It was the Grade 2
Race 8 at Gulfstream, the Grade 2 Forward Gal. My pick, one of my favorite sprinters. In fact, I think she's the fastest sprinter of either sex of the sophomores. Was Kauai Katie. Took a look at her in the paddock.
It's the Grade 2 Forward Gal. And here is my pick, odds on Kauai Katie.
Shot right out to the lead, and as they turned for home, she put on a dazzling display of speed and class.
Leaving Colorado, and my happy face behind, it is Kauai Katie.
Kauai Katie! Woo!
50 to win. Bet of the day, Kauai Katie in the Grade 2 Forward Gal. Woo-hoo!
Oh, tons the best. That was awesome to see her live. I scored again with another best bet. Out at Santa Anita, it was the 5th race, the Valentine Dancer. I like number 3, Tis Flirtatious.
Valentine's Dancer at Santa Anita, going a mile on the turf. My pick, my best bet of the day out west, number 3, Tis Flirtatious. Big move into the stretch.
At the top of the lane now, and Dancing to the Stars goes up to take the lead. Tis Flirtatious is now let loose on the grandstand side. And here comes Tis Flirtatious, absolutely powerhousing home on the outside. Dancing to the Stars running a brave one along the inside. Tis Flirtatious shows her class though. Tis Flirtatious classy. Rafael Bejarano.
Much the best, 20 to win.
I concluded the day with 2 more wins in my last 2 selections. The 8th at Santa Anita was the Grade 2 Santa Monica. My selection was number 4, Teddy's Promise. And I closed out the day in the 11th at the Fairgrounds, where I tripled the bet on a maiden special 3-year-old by the name of Skinny, who took over in mid-stretch and drew clear. So for the day, I was 9 of 27, a solid 33%, and hit all four of my best bets for the day. The racing week concluded on Sunday, January the 27th. I had 8 selections on the 11 race card. I only had 1 pick in the first 4, and in that one I ran 3rd at 6-5 on Whipsaw City. Made a move up the rail. Thought she was going to win. She did not. Then I was 2nd at 2-5 in the 5th race. Is this going to be a repeat of Friday, I thought. But then in the 6th race, it was maiden special weight, 3-year-olds, yes. I was looking for the Todd Pletcher horse, but no, it wasn't a Todd Pletcher horse. We were going 9 furlongs on the turf, and I like number 3, Tokyo Time. Her last out buyer of 80 stamped her as the most logical winner. She's ridden by Javier Castellano, who's one of the best riders in the country. I especially like him on the turf. Trained by Hall of Famer Shug McGahee. Went right to the front, and as they turned for home,
The stretch, and it's Javier Castellano and Tokyo Time, and they're all alone. Derhart is 2nd, and then it's Love of a Lifetime, followed by Civility Pledge on the outside. Tokyo Time, charging down to the wire, a strong 6-length winner.
awesome. Bet of the day. That was great. Then in 3 consecutive races, the 7th, 8th, and 9th, I had Todd Pletcher horses. Now in the 7th and in the 9th, they were maiden special weight 3-year-old sprinters. You'd think I'd hit those. Of those 2 races, I thought the 9th at 7 furlongs was the most likely with Monarch Maker. If I was going to pick, then I would have said the second most likely of those 3 was Ocean City in the 6th, or in the 7th. No, missed with both of those. Ocean City ran 7th, and so did Monarch Maker. But in the middle, in the 8th race, we were going 1 mile and 3/8 on the turf. The horse was Shanchi. And if you know anything about my handicapping and videos, the one thing that the Gulfstream Handicapper tells us is that Todd Pletcher is weakest on the turf, especially in routes. So 1 mile and 3/8, duh. But as I've said many times, don't guess with Pletcher. If Pletcher's got a horse at Gulfstream, it's almost 40%, no matter what the circumstances, he will win. And as they turn for home,
Stretch, Shanaky's the one to catch. Starship Pegasus, Sex Appeal on the far outside is coming, and then it's Tree Hugger, but it's Shanaky. Shanaky's got a 5-length lead on Sex Appeal and Starship Pegasus. And Shanaky and Javier Castellano win by 4 lengths.
oh, and at 4-1, paid $10.40. I got back nearly $30. I missed in the 9th. I was in a 3-way photo in the 10th, the Sweetest Chance Stakes, where I went with a bit of a price, 5-2 on Caroline Thomas, making her stakes debut. And then in the 11th race, the first thing that had caught my eye about this horse when I scanned through the past performances was the name, Carrie Carey, after my wife's twin sister, my sister-in-law, Carrie. And so, as I looked at the past performances, Carrie Carey looked much the best to me. I doubled the bet, and as they turned for home, the leader was under a vigorous hand ride, Carrie Carey under Joe Rocco, just cruising.
On the stretch, and here's Conquesta. Conquesta makes a move for the lead. Carrie Carey right up alongside and under a hand ride from Joe Rocco Jr. Carrie Carey strikes the front. Late speed from English Crossing on the outside. Carrie Carey and English Crossing. Carrie Carey's got it. Carrie Carey from English Crossing, very playful.
So for the day on Sunday, I finished 3 for 8 with another solid day. It was a great week of racing at Gulfstream.